Hi, I'm Dr. Jennifer Mayer from Southshore Hearing Center, and I'm here to ask, how do you know if you have hearing loss? Here are 5 of the subtle initial symptoms that most people ignore or just disregard. So the first one is you have difficulty hearing in noisy situations. Now you might say everybody has difficulty hearing in difficult situations, in noisy settings, but that's not necessarily true. So if you find that when you are out in a restaurant or at a party, or you have a gathering at your home, or you're in class, or you're in a meeting and you're struggling, you're missing a couple words here and there, and it's not going to be every word, it's only going to be a couple words, and then you're going to have to ask, what'd they say? Not sure what they said. Second is you're asking for repetition, right? So you're asking for people to repeat themselves without even realizing that you're doing it. You're just saying, I'm sorry, I missed that. I didn't understand that. And the third is you might have some ringing in your ears. If that's something new, that's something that should be looked at. That should be explored. So that could be an early sign of hearing loss. The fourth one is you might avoid going out to different venues because you know it's going to be difficult to hear. And so you choose not to go and you choose to stay home, and that starts affecting your quality of life. And fifth, and probably the one that is most overlooked, is fatigue. At the end of the day, you get home from work, you get home from school, you get home from being out with your friends who you enjoy to be around, or your family that you love, and you're tired. You're just tired. There is fatigue that comes with struggling to hear. And when you're out and about, you're usually in difficult listening environments. And then probably, I'm going to add a 6th one to this. Everybody else is telling you you're struggling, and you don't believe it. You don't think, you say, nope, everybody's mumbling. So what do we do? Well, give us a call. We'll get you a hearing test. We'll see where you're at. We'll, at least have a baseline, and we'll go from there. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Southshore Hearing Center, we have 3 locations: Weymouth, Hanover, and Sharon, Massachusetts.